These tamales are $72 per dozen. Are they worth it? Let's find out. Now, this all started when I posted to X basically saying that tamales are mid. Well, then Jonathan comes along and he's like, you just haven't had good tamales that are prepared in the traditional way with high quality ingredients. And I'm like, well, that's all well and good, but who actually prepares them that way? And he's like, well, my girlfriend Olivia does, and she's actually been on the cover of a magazine because of how good they are, and we sell them. Now, I was already planning on going to Dallas, so I decided to give them a try. The only problem is, I got there right at rush hour. I haven't moved for like 5 minutes, but at least the building's cool. Now, my GPS took me to this sketchy looking back alley in the design district of downtown Dallas, and back alleys, in my opinion, are the best places to buy tamales. I actually thought I might be in the wrong place, and then boom, Jonathan shows up with the goods. Ooh, so what does it come with?
So, pork tamales, habanero pork tamales wrapped in banana husk. Then you're gonna have guajillo chicken tamales, guajillo mole fried in duck fat with shredded chicken. Then for you, I included some of our hot sauce. This ones are charred jalapeno with Texas peaches, and then we have our salsa roja as well. Charred tomatoes, chipotle, morita, and red serranos and cayennes from our farm down in South Dallas.
That's awesome. All right. I got
Poinsettias.
one poinsettia, and then this is, I don't know if you're familiar with these. Have you used those before?
These are the little guys.
Yeah, you can open it up if you want. Yep. Have you grown them before?
No, I haven't. I have some peppers for you too.
Okay,
no,
so those grow so well in Texas. They like love it here. So if you get a few seeds of there and start them in a couple months.
Yeah, I tried starting these ones from seed. I got them from Baker's Creek. They never.
These will be way better because they're fresh.
Yeah, they're fresh.
Sure. And like 2 of those plants, and you'll have more than you know what to do with. And they're pretty hot.
It's like a chili piquin.
He was even nice enough to show me around inside of their kitchen.
So here, and then you go straight, and then this is us. About us that we do is that we get heirloom corn from Mexico, nixtamalized, grind in house. So
what did you say that? What
nixtamalized.
What does that mean?
Nixtamalized is actually cooking corn in an alkaline solution. So you have dry corn, and then
this is the dry corn.
This is the dry corn. So we have Conical Azul, Olacillo Blanco. This is all heirloom corn out of Mexico. These are all heirloom varieties. There's over 59 different varieties that are actually native to Mexico. We have about 8 of them in our kitchen right now. So that one's out of Oaxaca.
So do you have to buy like full pallets?
Yeah, so we buy half ton at a time. So 1,000 pounds at least to 2,000 pounds.
Oh, that's cool looking.
So this is going to be a Conical Azul out of Estado de Mexico, Tlaxcala. And the family that actually grows this corn is Hernandez Vargas. So they're actually the family that grows this farm, and it was harvested May the 10th of 2024.
That's cool.
So it's all about knowing where we get and supporting all the family farmers down in Mexico. And so that's the whole point of the business, is supporting native varieties, helping revitalize the heirloom varieties that are native to the country, supporting the local farmers down there. And then nixtamalizing is how you take this dry corn and you make it digestible. So it's an ancient technique of cooking, over 10,000 years old. From there, you're actually taking the corn, you're cooking it in an alkaline solution, such as cal or haljac or cooking lime. And then from there, once it's cooked, it's going to make the corn digestible. It's going to release all the nutrients throughout, and it's going to release the outer skin. From there, once it's soaking overnight, we'll then grind it using our molino over there in the corner, volcanic stone molino. So from there, you're adding extra minerality notes from the stones. That turns into masa. Once we turn the masa, then we turn into all the different derivatives: tortillas, tamales, tlacoyos, tlayudas, chili atoles, all the different masa shapes, huaraches, sope gordos from Olivia's hometown, Colima.
That's so cool.
And tortillas. So yeah.
Right on. All right, still fun seeing the process, but it's time to get these things heated up back home. Gonna make a little double boiler action here to get them properly heated up with steam. I think I am about to say that again. Okay, so we got tomatillo pork in the banana leaves here. And then we got guajillo chicken in the corn husks. We also have just some regular $15 tamales that we're going to compare these to. And we are going to steam them with a double boiler type setup in here to make sure that they are at their peak instead of heating them up in the microwave. All right, so here with world-renowned food expert, my wife, and we're gonna test these out. So here's your standard tamale, $15 a dozen, and then these are the special ones. I'm gonna start with this as a baseline and then work my way through. No salsa or anything at first. I want to get just the pure flavor. Whoa, that looks different.
Yeah.
All right, so here's your less expensive one, and then the two more expensive varieties on this side. I'm gonna get a bite of each. All right, so starting with your standard tamale that's made with masa. It's good tamale. It's good tamale, real, flavor that I'm accustomed to. Nothing wrong with that tamale, but needs a little salsa. Okay, next we're going with tomatillo pork, which was in the banana leaf. Totally different smell. Mmm. Whoa. Got a lot more meat. Got a smoother texture. More flavor in the masa. And it doesn't dry your mouth out like your typical tamale. Like I always have to put salsa or guac or something on a tamale because it just feels like they dry your mouth out when you're eating them. You gotta have something with them. That I don't get that effect with that. That's really good. All right, Rose is going for the same one I just had.
Wow. It's delicious. It's very different. Muy rico. La masa es más sabrosa, tiene más sabor y es más suave la masa.
No es como craneado.
No es como graneada, es como si fuera como licuado, como bien suave.
All right, so that was phenomenal. Moving on to guajillo chicken now. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of meat. That has more of a similar texture to what I'm used to with a tamale, but the flavor is richer on the meat. I gotta get another bite. Juicy. It's good. Really good. I like the middle one better, the pork one, but this is still spectacular.
Yeah.
So what did you had the pork?
The pork, yeah.
Como
That's
fue?
so good. Yeah, the meat, so delicious. La carne muy rica.
Ahora el otro.
Next one. Yeah, el otro. So good too. I think my favorite one is
The pork.
the pork. This one tiene más el sabor del chili. Del
Chile. No, chili.
chili. Yeah.
He also threw in a jar of this salsa that he made, and it smells real smoky. You can tell those peppers were grilled. It smells super good. I don't know how spicy it is, or not spicy. Throw some of that on there. Yep, more of that. That's good salsa. That hits the spot.
Oh, Leo is excited. He want to try too.
So yeah, if you think about at 72 a dozen, that's $6 per tamale, which sounds like a lot, but if you were to go to a restaurant and be served a plate that had two really amazing tamales on a plate for $12, you're supporting a local small business, you're supporting young entrepreneurs, and you're supporting the farmers in Mexico that grow that corn that gets imported to the U.S., supporting those small farmers. I think it's a good deal and really top quality product that is completely different than tamales that you've had in the past.
Yeah, valió la pena que pagaste. Sí.
So,
Yeah.
2 thumbs up for me.